Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Right now, let's check out the standings in the Eastern Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You take a look at the 76ers. Right now, they've compiled the third best record in the conference. And checking out Cleveland, 4 games back.
And I think for the 76ers, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Embiid, Kelly Oubre out there with Maxey. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's George in at the 3 slot. And for the Cavaliers, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Here's Garland after the made shot from Andre Drummond. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. And the layup falls.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Both these teams are beneficiaries of tremendous coaching. Both have high hopes for the season. I expect to see a chess match tonight.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Here's Strus. Paul George making his last shot. Clock at 6. Bounce pass from Strus. Here's Garland. It's Drummond with the rebound. 76ers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throw tonight. Karis LeVert's checked in for Garland. Throw good, Maxey. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Now, here's Mitchell. He saw him with 10 points last game. Over Maxey. Shots good by Mitchell.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Maxey looking it over. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. Maxey's got 8 points.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. He thinks Tyrese Maxey is a guy they have to watch. He said he reads the floor well and understands situational basketball. Defensively, it's tough to speed him up or slow him down. He really plays at his own pace, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Strus. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Mitchell against Maxey. Fires for 3. And Donovan Mitchell gets the three. Mitchell's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a three-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
George finds Oubre. Here's Embiid. Pass to George, and it's George finishing it off.
Man, after all the injury setbacks, you see the elevation Paul George has. That is impressive.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. He's checked in for Cleveland. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Donovan Mitchell.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And here are the Cavaliers now. They trail by 7. Okoro passes to LeVert. Now Mitchell lets the three fly. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Well, this is exactly the kind of position you want Jared Allen shooting from, right? He gets excellent position, makes defenders nervous this close. Good job drawing that foul.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Free throw, good, Allen. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Caleb Martin comes in for Embiid, and Chris Dunn subbed in for George. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
How about Jared Allen showing unequivocally he is an all-star caliber big man? Boy, with his size and athleticism and length, he has proven he can make an impact on both ends.
Okoro dishes to Allen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. The 76ers leading by 5. Pass to Drummond. Rod pass to Oubre. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I tell you, you put it anywhere around the rim, and Oubre's got the reach to go and get it.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. Done against LeVert. Allen with it. Knocked away. 5 to shoot. Pulls it from 20. Green for 2 points.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Pass to Martin. Now Oubre. Covered by Okoro. Now here's Maxey. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
LeVert in the corner. And stolen by Dunn. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist from Dunn. And that's 12 points for Tyrese Maxey. Mitchell passes to Okoro. Mobley kicks to LeVert. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, Caris LeVert has worked diligently to make his three-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down.
Maxey passes to Martin. Now here's Oubre. Covered by Okoro. Oubre can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Okoro dishes to Mitchell. A kick out to Mobley. From past the arc. And it's Mitchell missing. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
Philadelphia shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. First one falls for it. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Maxey hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
LeVert with it. "18 feet out. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. They've got Gallinari. Sam Merrill out there with Caris LeVert. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Okoro in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now here's LeVert from deep. And the rebound goes to Martin. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
This game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to Minnesota.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Here's Lowry. The Cavaliers making the shot. Over to the wing. Here's Embiid. Gallinari with the rebound.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play called, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
LeVert with it. And it's Gordon picking him up, and it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Max Strus is checked in for Okoro. And the 76ers also making a change. Yabusele's checked in. second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Strus finds LeVert. And here's Gallinari. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. And another miss by Cleveland. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Dunn. No scoring in this one. Pass to Embiid. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid hard to deny.
Here's Merrill. Now recovering. It's Allen, top of the key. Here's Strus. Gallinari surveying the D. Fires from way outside. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. To the wing right side. Lowry for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Out to Gallinari. Here's Merrill. Buries the long-range jumper. Merrill's got his first 3 points of the game.
Danilo Gallinari very content to find his teammates.
Now Gordon. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's LeVert on the wing. No good on the 3. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Hawks in Atlanta.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
You cannot allow your opponent to shoot that high a percentage. That is going to get you beat night after night.
Goes up again. The rebound by Yabusele.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Dunn passes to Embiid. And here's Gordon, defended by Strus. Dunn outside. Embiid with a screen on LeVert. Dunn. The 76ers again can't hit it.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
This is a good scorer who's got size and athleticism. Caris LeVert is not going to struggle to throw it down.
Gallinari with the steal. LeVert against Dunn. LeVert kicks to Strus. Pass to Gallinari. LeVert with it. Allen with the screen for LeVert. Inside, Embiid with the steal. Here's Yabusele. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And go back to the steal by Embiid. That ignited the break. And Joel Embiid is such a factor defensively.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Zeller, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Wade comes in for Gallinari. Okoro's checked in for Caris LeVert. And it's Mitchell in for Sam Merrill. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Martin comes in for Yabusele. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Eric Gordon. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Now, here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. You think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews. And the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability. How about the anticipation from Andre Drummond, understanding the alley-oop is there and converting with style.
Mitchell against Maxey. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. The shot missing.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Martin wide open. He fires. Connects from three-point range. And now an 8-point Philadelphia lead. And here is Mitchell. He's got 7 for 3. Again, Mitchell missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Martin the pass to Oubre. Now here's Maxey. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Back to Mitchell. Zeller, a screen on Maxey. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Maxey. 4 on the shot clock. Fires away from outside. Again, Mitchell missing.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Maxey against Mitchell. Now, here's Maxey.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Free throw good, Maxey. He hits both from the stripe. LeVert from outside. Hands it from downtown. LeVert's got 8 points. And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, as you look at the game so far, how would you evaluate yourself?
I think defensively I'm doing pretty good. Offensively, I still got to work on a lot of stuff. But it's going to work. I just got to calm down, slow down, let the game come to me, and we'll be all good.
Hey, thanks for your time, man. See you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
You know, for Philadelphia, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for Philadelphia.
They're moving well on offense, great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team?
What I remember seeing, they pass the ball into Shaq, Ernie, and it never comes back out.
That's why they call me the Shaq Hole.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so here's Cleveland, 7-point differential. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Andre Drummond is out there with Embiid. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's done in at the 2.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
High post Allen. Pass to Merrill. Oh, good on the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Now Maxey. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Oubre can't get it to go. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Haven't given up any points here in the second half. Now here's LeVert. 8 points for him. The shot misses.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Oubre, and he uses the glass on the layup. Oubre's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Philadelphia. LeVert against Dunn. To the paint, and stolen by Drummond. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Maxey. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 20 points per game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. LeVert with it. 8 points for him. Pass to Allen. And here is Mobley. Here's Strus. And Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and then Mobley making his teammate look good.
Down against LeVert. Dunn attacking. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. The Cavaliers 4th.
And they've really put an emphasis on offensive rebounding. And guys, it's paying off. The second chance points are coming in bunches.
The free throw drops in for Dunn. Every year, Doris, the NBA has a few points of emphasis they want to make. Anything you'd like to see emphasized?
The Yeah, I think, Kevin, one thing that has to happen is we have got to give the defense a greater chance to succeed. We've tilted the game too heavily in the offense's favor, meaning too often at the rim there's foul shots given for marginal contact. I think the defense has got to become more involved in the outcome of games.
Merrill with the ball. He's covered by Maxey. Zeller up top. Back to Merrill. Mobley is screened. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Merrill with the ball. Maxey covering. Now LeVert. 8 points for him. 6 to shoot. Pass to Mobley. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here from about 16, and it's LeVert missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now, here's Maxey. Good on the three-point shot. Maxey's got the lead up to 13 now for Philadelphia.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silva says we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. Here's Jerome. Pass to Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Done outside. Back to Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Here's Okoro. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Kelly Oubre. Doris, you can just see in Isaac Okoro the confidence he's gained since his rookie year.
Kevin, he's always had tremendous confidence on the defensive end. I mean, he's a lockdown defender at multiple positions. What you're seeing develop is more belief in his jump shot. And that confidence comes because he's been willing to put in the work.
That one is off. Cavaliers making a switch here. Merrill's checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Gordon's checked in for Oubre. And he sinks the second. The 76ers leading by 12. Outside, Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Here's Merrill. He's covered by Maxey. Merrill passes to Zeller. Looking for LeVert. He gets it there. Yep, that one goes. LeVert's got 10.
That 6'7", Karis LeVert knows how to use that size, especially inside. He knows how to handle himself in there.
There's the 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
LeVert kicks to Okoro. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Mobley. Misses the 3. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And that one's good. Maxey.
Doing some damage from the mid-range. Maxey skilled at finding space to let it fly.
And here's LeVert. 10 points for him. 1:15 left to play here in the third. Here's Mobley. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
Okay, Evan Mobley a big, folks, but you can see the touch on that mid-range jumper. That's pure.
Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
A nice shot by Okoro.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
Now, here's Maxey. He's defended by Merrill. Takes a three. They get it again.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the blockout, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Merrill. He's covered by Maxey. The lead now cut to single digits. Merrill's got 6 points. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered closely. Here's the three. And the three ball is good. Maxey's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. At the guard spots, we'll see Garland and LeVert. Max Strus is out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Zeller in the center. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Now here's Embiid. Shot clock at 5. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And really, Embiid is a threat to score from anywhere. The defense has got to honor it.
Lowry against Garland. Zeller. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Now, here's Lowry. And it's Martin missing.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
The free throw drops in for Dunn. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Garland against Lowry. Releases. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Dunn attacking. Tries again. And Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Timeout.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
It's time for the game.
Cleveland making a change here. Tyson's checked in. Oubre's checked in for Philadelphia. Now, here's Okoro. Dunn covering. Gallinari, a screen on Dunn. Will it go? And Okoro throws it down.
What an incredible athlete this guy is. Okoro rises up and finishes with force.
Pass to Embiid. Over Gallinari. Embiid, no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really awesome.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. And the 76ers making a change here. Martin's checked in, and Cleveland with a change here, too. Mobley, he's checked in for Gallinari. Here's Dunn. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Pass to Oubre. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, how about the length and athletic ability of Kelly Oubre Jr.? Go ahead in there.
Strus with it. Now, here's Okoro. Pass to Tyson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Moves back up, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Second team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, Tyson taking 2 shots.
The first one falls for the Cavaliers. Allen comes in for Max Strus. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Okoro. Then for the 76ers, Andre Drummond's checked in for Martin. Paul George comes in for Dunn. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Both shots good from the stripe.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now here's Drummond. Mobley with the block.
That's a big-time send back by Evan Mobley. That length is real, folks. Look out.
And that one's good, George.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it. One
thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Garland. Paul George making his last shot. Mobley, great positioning on the putback.
That's give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
Pass to Embiid. George with the ball. A floater. Excellent D there from Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Garland kicks to Mobley. Garland against Maxey. Now Mitchell. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Garland against Maxey. That one goes in. Maxey's got 31 points.
Well, you love his his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And the Cavaliers with possession here. They trail by 16. Garland against Maxey. Garland, the pass to Strus. Mitchell outside. The three, just 5 to shoot. Good on the triple.
My goodness, Donovan Mitchell from another zip code. This guy opens the rest of the floor.
The 76ers leading by 13, and we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He has decided it's the right time to talk. He passes to George. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 8 points for Paul George.
Oh my goodness, Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Drummond working against Mobley. Mobley a screen on Maxey. The three from Garland. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's George. Pass to Embiid. Shoots from 12. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the 76ers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyrese Maxey.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Martin, he's checked in for Drummond. Gordon comes in for George. Chris Dunn's checked in for Oubre. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Maxey. The free throw drops for Embiid. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
Zeller setting the pick for Porter. Shot clock at 2. It's good. And here are the 76ers now. The lead is 15. Here's Dunn. And that one hits back iron. And here are the Cavaliers. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now LeVert. To the middle. Here's Zeller. And the dunk by Zeller.
Boy, that's thanks to Karis LeVert's court vision, making the right plays in pick and roll action.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, in the past, you've had some critics, and you haven't run away from that. So what are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
That was certainly the case tonight, man. Congratulations.